Hey guys, welcome back. It's Deb from Bowl Me Over. We have a sweet little Valentine's treat for you today, and I think you're going to really like it. It's stupid silly. It's only 2 ingredients, 3 if you count the sprinkles, but we're going to make some homemade fudge. And the fudge is made with frosting and white chocolate chips. That's all we're going to need for this recipe. It's would be perfect, you know, if your kids had a bake sale, you needed a treat for your sweetie, you know, for the holiday. It's so simple. And it starts with strawberry frosting. If you can't find, you can use any flavor you like, but since it's Valentine's Day, we definitely want to use pink, right? So easy and simple. We're just going to take all of that frosting out of our jar and put it into our bowl. And did I mention this is done in the microwave? Even better, right? Okay, so in go the chocolate chips. And to the microwave it goes. We're gonna hit this at 30-second increments. We're gonna stop and stir. 30 seconds again, stop and stir. Because remember, the chocolate chips, well, even white chocolate chips, are coated. And if we don't stir it, you won't even know they're melted. They have that coating on the outside, so we need to stir it each time in between. Into the microwave it goes. I'll be right back. I just took it out of the microwave and you can see that the frosting is starting to melt. So I'm just gonna use my spatula. I'm gonna make sure I stir from underneath to make sure we incorporate everything that's on the bottom. And the white is just starting to melt. You can see it like right here. It's just starting to melt, but obviously it needs more time. Back into the microwave, another 30 seconds. Okay, so while that's cooking, it has just a few more seconds left. Let's prepare our dish. Just gonna spray it lightly with nonstick cooking spray. And I cut a couple pieces of parchment paper, and I'm just gonna fold them over. And oops, I want to put this one on the bottom. And this is just gonna help lift it out a lot easier when this is done. So I'm just gonna set that off to the side. Let's see where it's at. I think we're gonna be good to go. Look at that. See how creamy that is? Oh, maybe another 30 seconds, because you want this to be creamy. You want this to be, so give it a good stir. The, you know, again, those morsels, the chocolate morsels will not, they'll stay in their position unless you stir them. They'll stay in the same shape. And actually, once I stirred it, this looks great. Wonderful. I think we're just about ready to go. Let me find my little clips for this. It'll be easier to pour everything in. I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is how easy this recipe is. So we're just gonna take that gorgeous, pretty little fudge and just spoon it right into our pan. It's an 8x8 pan. I know this is like 10x6, but it's the same dimension. And in case you're wondering, no, I still haven't gotten an 8x8 pan. It's been my bane to my existence. Okay. Doesn't that look amazing? Smooth out the top, just make sure it's even. Sprinkles, your choice or not. I'm a big sprinkle fan. So I'm just gonna scatter the top with some pretty sprinkles. Just to make it, drive that Valentine's Day home. And the only thing that needs to happen next is this needs to be refrigerated for about 30 minutes. Into the refrigerator it goes, and when we're done, I'll show you how to slice it easily and nice and cleanly so you can give this as gifts. See you in a bit. Okay guys, you ready to enjoy a sweet treat? Watch this. This is, now a couple of the reasons. We sprayed this with Pam, remember, and that's because we wanted to be able to lift it right out. And I did just double check, so I know this is gonna lift out cleanly, but when you spray it first with Pam, it literally comes right out of the pan. That's exactly what we want. And it will also peel back nicely from the fudge. Okay, so you know how when you're in the store and they always make these perfect cuts and it looks just like something fancy? And you're like, why can't I do that at home? This is how they do it. Oftentimes they'll have like hot water in a tall glass and then wipe off your knife. You just want to warm the blade and it's going to slide right through here and make a perfect cut. And that's exactly what we want. Peel it off that parchment paper. Look at that, a perfect cut. It's exactly what we want. So then to make the next cuts, you want to warm your blade again and make sure you wipe it off because all that sticky stuff, it'll stick to the edges. And then there you go. This sat in the refrigerator for, it wasn't even 30 minutes and it's like perfectly set up already. You could probably leave it in there a little bit longer. Another tip when it comes to fudge is if you're not going to eat all this at once, leave it whole, wrap it up like this, wrap it in foil, put it in a plastic bag. It'll stay for 3 months in the freezer. Not that you want it to, but it will if you work ahead or, you know, whatever. So anyway, this is so simple. This was actually, I was looking through after I sat down, I was like, wait a minute, this is Grandma's recipe. So this is a recipe my grandma used to make for me years and years and years ago. Let me try it for you real quick. It's super creamy. Like if you're looking for that creamy fudge, oh my goodness. The strawberry gives it a ton of flavor. Of course it's sweet because of the white chocolate chips, but I'm a big fan of the sprinkles on top because it just changes the texture a little bit. That is terrific. I think you're gonna really like this. If you have any questions though, don't hesitate. Just leave a comment below, pop me an email. I'll leave that below too. Super easy. I think you'll love it. I think that your special person will love it too. So happy Valentine's Day to you. It's Deb from Bowl Me Over. Check out the blog at bowlmeover.com. We'll see you next time.